Where have you gone, Derek Jeter? Hello, everybody. I'm Lucas Frankel reporting from Sarasota, Florida. The captain is nowhere to be found, and I spoke with several people associated with the Yankees about the longtime Yankee captain. While Marshawn Lynch is one of the more ridiculed players by the media, teammates and coaches could not have more respect for the Seahawks running back. The Bees squeak out the OT win. Could the Celtics follow suit? Of course, behind newcomers Isaiah Thomas and Jonas Jerebko, who lead the team in points and rebounds. Who would have ever thought that? A big change for Joe Mauer. Hello, everybody. I'm Lucas Frankel reporting from McKechnie Field in Bradenton, Florida. Joe Mauer is transitioning from catcher to first base this season, and here's what he had to say about the change. That's right, the Baltimore riots have also had an effect on the local sports scene. Orioles games Monday and Tuesday against the Chicago White Sox were postponed, and then the two teams played Wednesday in an empty stadium.
You know, once the game got started and the game, I know coming up the runway and walking out, it was like, you're coming out for batting practice a little bit. Like when we hit here, nobody's in yet. And then you realize that, you're a few minutes away from playing a Major League Baseball game that's going to count, So, you tried to stay, talking to the players, you try to stay focused in the competition.
It was a game that was played, but nobody saw. For the first time in Major League history, the Baltimore Orioles and Chicago White Sox played a game without a paying crowd. The Orioles decided to close Camden Yards to the public as a result of the riots happening throughout the city. Fans, though, did everything they could to get a glimpse of the action by surrounding the Camden Yards gates. And the team didn't miss a beat, defeating the Chicago White Sox by a final score of 8-2. Now the Orioles were scheduled to play a 3-game set at home this weekend against the Rays, but that series has been moved to Tampa Bay. Reporting live from the Boston Common Ball Field, Lucas Frankel, WEBN. The captain is gone, so the Yankees have been forced to move on without Derek Jeter.
It's different. It's different for sure. Jeter, obviously the greatest leader of all time, and he'll be missed. But, we got to keep pushing forward. We have the season to get ready for, and, we got to get ready with the guys we have.
I think it'll really hit you when the season starts. I think I noticed it really just on the spring training road games like this. It's kind of like been this in years past where if Derek Jeter isn't here, it's like the Yankees didn't show up.
Former Yankees trainer Gene Monahan still can't get over the fact Jeter is no longer in the Yankee clubhouse.
And I think about that pretty much each morning and each evening when you start the day and end the day, and you keep looking around out there at shortstop and looking for number 2 and you don't see him. You look for his antics in the clubhouse, which were very quiet but very poignant. And you look for his smile and his good times, and even during the tough times, he was always there supporting everyone, young and old. We miss that.
Even though the captain is gone, the Yankees are confident they have the necessary pieces to get the job done.
We'll make the adjustments, and Didi Gregorius is number 1 in the line there. I think he has good ability, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play there.
There are still a lot of veterans here, so I don't think they're stepping into Jeter's place. I think there are people who are going to take on some leadership roles, and we probably had some of that in the past.
Yankees general manager Brian Cashman even said he thinks Derek Jeter should be the team's last captain. Reporting from Sarasota, Lucas Frankel, WEBN. George Toma knows how to make the perfect field. He's been doing it for over 70 years.
I was the head groundkeeper for the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Royals for 45 years. And I retired 16 years ago. So I came down here for the Minnesota Twins. I just come down here for 8 weeks, and I just go back to Kansas City again.
Toma is not just in one Hall of Fame, but 4. So that makes him one of the most accomplished groundskeepers ever.
I'm just the nitty-gritty dirt man, as Sports Illustrated dubbed me. And it's just a job, and I love what I do, and I love being around the people. And nobody has ever worked for me. They all work with me, and sports has been very good to me. I had the opportunity to do all 49 Super Bowls, 1 World Cup, and 2 Olympics.
Whether he's working a Super Bowl, World Cup, or MLB spring training, Toma approaches each game with the same mentality.
Every game for me is a Super Bowl. Every baseball game is a World Series. We try to do the best we can, and World Cup soccer, we did the best, and we pulled out the Olympics twice, giving when they had problems. So it's something that we got to do, and something that I love doing.
And Toma has no plans on slowing down. He's scheduled to work his 50th Super Bowl next February. Reporting from Fort Myers, Lucas Frankel, WEBN.